just about to get underway. Brian Dozier getting ready to hit. And off and rolling in Miami. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one misses in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Josh Bell. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to second for 1. What a double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. In the air, right field. Clemens under it. Takes it in for the out. 1 out man at first. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short. To first. And that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jose Buto. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Trevor Larnach in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Second inning here, no score. Check swing went around, and that is strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Chorio moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Anthony Molina takes over on the mound. Luke Diesel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that, right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 0-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. This one in the air, right field. And a base hit. Throw into third. Throw quickly to the infield. And the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Fought off foul. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brian Dozier digs in now. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot. Ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Josh Bell at the plate now. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Line to right, base hit. Here's Buxton to score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
On the ground. Loves it on the dive from his backside.
He's
They
out.
take the force out. We're here at the WBC.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Suppan. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Here's Gleyber Torres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Chorio coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're back. Start to third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Yoendrys Gomez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Whips it to first. One pitch and one out. And next is the designated hitter, Luke Heschel. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hammered down the right side, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Oh, one.
Two down, nobody on. This one's small. On its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. So two down, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is... Welcome back to W. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And a base hit. And now two aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 on with 1 out. Luis Arias will hit next.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Oh, 1 down. He hauls it in. 2 away. This one smacked out to left center. That's the ball game. This one ends.
Juega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció.